The panniers, a classic symbol of Great Western engineering of the early 20th century. The initial design was almost straight out of 1829 with the famous rocket, with an unsuperheated boiler and a conspicuous lack of mechanical extras. However, the early panniers did have internalised cylinders, with that only changing with the Collett 1366 class Weymouth key shunters. The different pannier classes were endless, though notable ones included the Hawksworth 9400s, the Collett 6400s, and the Collett 5700s, and the derivatives. The 6400s were designed specifically for conventional passenger work, though found themselves at home on auto coach services later on in time. The auto coaches required specifically designed locomotives due to the complex mechanisms that allowed drivers to operate trains from either end, thus saving the need to run around. This system proved popular on the South-Western Great Western branch lines. The panniers were generally so useful across the Great Western network that it was often a popular view among rail fans that the halls and panniers could have run the entire Great Western Railway network without help. Although the smaller pannier classes were often content to simmer in the yard, some of the 6400s and 5700s found their way onto the southern region, occasionally banking boat trains up the gradients around Folkestone Harbour Station. During the 1950s and 60s, surplus 5700 panniers were supplied to Transport for London and were repainted into a metropolitan maroon livery. They were numbered L and then 2 digits, with some making it into preservation. Interestingly, L89, also known as 5775, was repainted into an ochre livery to star in The Railway Children, which was filmed at the Keighley and Worth Valley Railway, where it is now preserved. Inevitably, though, the panniers couldn't last forever, with the first withdrawal of the pannier taking place in 1956, with the last one taking place 10 years later, with most being replaced by railcars alongside Class 14 and 42 diesels. This was a result of the 1955 modernisation plan organised by the then British Railways. Here are the surviving panniers.